SK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course, bringing all the action, is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, I know we spend more time dwelling on the fun off the course this week in Vegas, but TPC Summerlin, you cannot take it lightly.
We're playing golf this week, Luke? Oh, that's right. That's what this thing is out here. Summerlin. Listen, you know, this is a fun golf course. And I like it too because it's in Las Vegas, and there is a little bit of risk and reward to this golf course. There is a little bit gambler's paradise. You know, you can reduce some of these holes down to nothing with good drives by taking them on. And you could also, you know, crap out if you hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. So I think that Summerlin is one of those golf courses when you get on a heater, when you get on a good roll, you can take it as low as anybody. But if those birdies aren't coming early and often, you just feel like you're getting run over.
Now to the first hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Attaboy, good shot. Well, Rich, let's take us through the opening approach here at TPC Summerlin.
The approach shot plays just a little bit downhill. You got a little false front there on that green you need to be aware of.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This one's for birdie. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Rich, the tee shot at the second requires a different shape to the one off the first.
Yeah, downhill, dogleg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front. That dog will hunt.
This one from about 160 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, Rich, the third place is a very strong par 4.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4 though in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed, but the second shot straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible.
Good looking shot this. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine. But watch out, big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Victor Hovland has moved into top spot of this tournament. Well, let's cross over to 4, Rich.
Downhill par 4 the entire way. Big bunker on the right-hand side. Could see a fair amount of action. Second shot, again, slightly downhill to a green on the left-hand side. Is one large false front. Got to be long with your second shot.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Just a little right of the green.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. He has this putt to save his par. Now 4 back after that hole. Now we've arrived at the 5th, Rich, the first par 3 here at TPC Summerlin.
A little downhill par 3. Got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
Going with the 7. This one looks like it's going right. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. This now, his 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Just 3 feet to the cup.
For bogey.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's go to the 6th, one of the best short falls on the course.
No bunkers on this hole, a unique feature. However, desert everywhere. Take out a fairway metal, maybe even low driver, chase it up the fairway. Second shot to a plateau style green. There's a little backstop at the back of this green that you can use when the pin is in the back portion of it.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's just inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Currently 1 under for the event. Well, Richard, the 7th. Are the big hitters thinking of carrying the corner here?
Only the biggest hitters in the game have any thoughts of carrying those trees down the left-hand side. Mere mortals like us bail it out to the right, find the heart of the fairway, and just a short second shot back up the hill. It's birdie time.
Ooh, could be in trouble. Needs to hold that fairway.
That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
It's just about 3 feet away. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And as we head over to the 8th, there's a great vibe on this par 3.
Oh, this is a scary par 3. Long down the hill, canyons right, bunkers right, bailout areas over to the left-hand side, a little low area right there. A big green, but it's flat.
Going with the 5-wood.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
It's on a great line. And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. As we head to the 9th, a lot of players are thinking a genuine birdie hole, but maybe even an eagle's possible.
Oh, this is a birdie hole. Par 5, reachable by everybody should they find the fairway. You got bunkered left, trees out to the right-hand side. Thread that needle. Second shot into a green that's protected nicely with a couple of bunkers short and to the right to a green that's got a lot of movement. 2 different shelves, 1 left and 1 right.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Is this one heading into the sand? Sitting at -1. And he's managed to find the green, but midway from the flag. Have to rely on a good putter here. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Yeah, that's a good line, that one. Like the look of this. Yes, what a putt. Well, the second nine here at TPC Summerlin is filled with great scoring opportunities, but you need to keep the ball in play.
Driver may not be required here, just down the left-hand side, keep it in play, avoid that bunker. And the second shot plays downhill to a green that chases away from you, so be mindful of that. Maybe take a little less club.
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing from 110 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Lining this one out from fairways.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
I don't mind the look of this. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. Just a short putt remaining here. He's in a tie for 14th place. Well, the 11th is a strong par 4, isn't it?
It is. You have bunkers both left and right off the tee. A narrow landing area indeed. And the second shot is to a green that's hourglass in shape with a runoff area in the back that will bring bogeys and double bogeys into the equation.
What a drive. Look at that.
Oh, it's carrying a bit too much speed.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
As we test ourselves here in the closing nine at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And as we head to the 12th, it's the first time some water comes into play on this inward half.
Yeah, shortish par 4 downhill, but it plays much longer because you don't take driver off the tee normally. You want to take something less, hit it out to the right-hand side, just shy of that water. From there, a forced carry over that water to a green that tilts from left to right towards the water. Be smart here. Don't bring that water in play. Anything out to the left of that second shot is absolutely fine.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. This is his second shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Putting for a par here. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Well, we talked about scoring holes at TPC Summerlin, and 13 is where it really starts to get going.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Lining up from the sand now. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. This for second on the leaderboard. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. Up and down for the birdie out of the bunker.
Time to take a look at the standings, shall we? And our featured player sits in second place as Victor Hovland continues to lead. 14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
Opting for the 9-iron. Time to catch up with the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
Oh, look at how soft and subtle those hands are.
And back to the play, shall we? Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is one of my favourites, Rich. A drivable par 4.
Drivable par 4 all day long. If you miss it way left, though, you have some canyons that you may not like. But other than that, those bunkers that surround the green, all 5 of them are just fine. They're deep, but everything is uphill, and the green is usually soft enough to get the ball close no matter where the pin is located.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And as we move along, this player is currently tied for the lead with Victor Hovland.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we head over to 16, one of the shorter par 5s and a terrific opportunity for the field.
Yeah, I got to say that this hole historically, it looks easy. It's short, it's a par 5, but there's something about that pond that makes players squirm. Find the fairway, generous area once again, but that second shot, once you land it on the green, that green is rock hard, and it will go chasing into the back bunkers, but don't get greedy. Never come up shy of this green. You'll be kicking yourself all day long.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A big opportunity with the eagle putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left. Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And he's now the solo leader in this event. Well, after having a run of birdieable holes, we step up onto the 17th tee here at TPC Summerlin.
And it's a scary par 3 down the hill, water on the left-hand side. Most players bailing out to the right-hand side of the green, oftentimes finding that bunker, which then becomes a little dicey as that green goes from right to left towards that water.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. It's always important to club down when playing from an elevated position. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one looks like it's going right. Time now for the 4th shot. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. 11 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. And the closing hole at TPC Summerlin. Rich, it's a fascinating tee shot, isn't it?
Pick a spot in the distance you're comfortable with. You can chew off a ton of yardage if you're long enough to carry the canyon down the left-hand side. From there, you've got a green protected by water on the left-hand side. It's not wide, but it's super long, so distance control on your second shot is imperative.
Well, that'll work there. Well, Rich, this approach shot into 18 has a fair bit of trouble around it.
Yeah, the water on the left-hand side is certainly going to grab your attention, but so does the depth of the green. It's extremely long, sometimes 2, if not 3 clubs different from the front pin to the back pin. So you have to be really dialed in with your distance control here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This would be a great up and down.